Hi guys, this is just a little short clip to help you understand a little bit more about what to do next week as a guide for VBS. First of all, thank you so much for being willing to help volunteer your time and come spend it with us and have fun sharing Jesus with boys and girls from our church and from the community. First of all, be going over the songs on the YouTube playlist so that you can get familiar with them and with the motions and be able to join in and help your kids participate and have fun during our worship headquarters times. Also be reading over the packet that you got at our training session. I know it seemed a little jumbled up, but actually all the papers were there. There were two schedules included on purpose. One of them showed a schedule with 8 groups rotating, 2 of each grade level or age level, and then one with just 4 groups rotating, 1 of each age level. There was 2 code of conducts, I think, included in there, so really be on your toes, that means. Make sure you've read over all that and are familiar with it. There's tips and what to expect at the different stations and things like that. So if you can be at your spot in the sanctuary by 5:50 each night, that will be great for those earlier arrivals. When you go in, you're going to have a spot that's designated with a sign that has a big colorful thumbprint with your age group written on it. 5 and 6 has a big orange thumbprint, and 7 and 8 has a green thumbprint, 9 and 10 a blue one, and 11 and 12 a purple one. So you'll look for those signs. You'll sit on that row. If you sit on the inside aisle and then let your teen assistant sit on the end of the aisle and keep your kids in between. The rest of the aisles will be taped off with the caution tape. So we don't want kids going all through the sanctuary. We want to keep it compact and in the front, right in front of the stage, so we can all hear and have fun and see things really well. Take attendance and hand out ID cards as students enter. So you'll have a roster on your clipboard in your little evidence group bag. Students with allergies will have a lanyard that has a red lanyard on it, so you'll know they have allergies. Just flip over their ID card and look on the back, and it'll say what their allergy is. Items in your evidence bag that you'll be carrying around include the packet of procedures that you got at the training session, so make sure you bring that with you on Monday. And if you didn't make it to the training session, I'll have it in your bag, because that included the emergency procedures and the schedule and things like that. You'll also find your student folders. These will be folders that you keep your students' code work in and hand it out on the last day. There'll be a pen and a notepad if you need that during any of your class time. There's a few Band-Aids, and you'll also have a little attention getter. It's a mustache. It's a little whistle. When you blow it, it's not really loud, but you can say, "I mustache," for your attention. You get it? All right. Now, when rotating to a new location, what I suggest is that you let your teen helper lead the group and you take up the rear, just in case there's any stragglers. You can make sure that they're staying with the group and you all reach your destination together. During classified crafts times, we're going to be having a God Sightings poster. If you were here last year, you remember that we took note of things where we could see God working in other people, like when they were being kind or being helpful or courteous or using their manners, or just anything that we think God is working through others. We take a note of that, we put it up, write it down on a little magnifying glass and stick it up on our poster to have a record of it during the week. At the end of the night, make sure you collect the ID badges. You keep those in your group bag. Students will either be signed out by a parent, so they'll have to put their initials on your roster, show you their family ID that should be on their phone, a picture of it on their phone, or their phone number will also be on your roster. You can ask them to tell it to you. Some of the kids their names will be called for the car line, so if they are dismissed that way, you simply write car in place of the initials, so that's a record that they were dismissed that way. You're going to be putting your clipboard up on the stage in the little crate marked evidence and leaving your evidence bag on your seat. Hopefully that's clear as mud. So after all of your kids are gone, do that so we can update rosters as needed, and then we can put it back on your bag. On Friday nights, parents are going to be staying with the kids, so you're not required to have a group that night, but we do encourage you to come and have fun, sing the songs, watch the little slideshow, and a little certificate and the crafts will be handed out to the kids that night after the little program. So we'll have a little table set up, and if you want to go and stand by it and help pass that out, that would be really great. Lastly, I would like to ask you to take pictures of your kids because we don't have an official photographer. So if you could just with your phone take a picture, text me like individual pictures with their name and a nice group shot. So sometime during the week, we'd like to do a little follow-up and send pictures out to the kids. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you guys next week. If you can make it to our decorating planning work session on Sunday, we'll be here from 2 o'clock on. So you guys have a great day.